Hi, you guys. How are you? Awesome. So, my name is Anya, and I'm a junior at Mountain View High School. And not only am I a junior, I'm an avid upcoming entrepreneur. And I noticed that I had a passion for entrepreneurship in middle school when I attended a business camp called BizSmart right here in Silicon Valley. And I also then took part in FBLA as a freshman in high school. And that's when I started to realize that entrepreneurship was a passion of mine. And I started to do entrepreneurship in many different ways in my life. Today I'm going to highlight 3 main ways in which I'm an entrepreneur in my life. Okay, cool. Okay, so one way I'm an entrepreneur is I created a startup with some friends of mine called CropDrop. And the problem that we focus on is food wastage. High cosmetic standards is the retail industry result in the wastage or exclusion of 20% of produce in North America. 20%. That's a large number, especially for a basic need that many people suffer from around the world. Lack of food, sorry. Okay, and CropDrop is an online platform that connects local farmers and local consumers through an online marketplace in which someone, a local farmer, can input whatever unmarketable produce they have and allow local consumers to get it. So because of these cosmetic standards set up by grocery stores and by the market in general, food that has good nutritional value but has visual imperfections, they're left behind. So what we target is trying to make this produce not wasted. And we do that through this online platform exhibited here. So local farmers is our target market. We market our platform as a way for the farmers to gain profit from the produce that otherwise would be just left at their farm. And it's especially important in California where we have a drought and where just using resources unnecessarily can be a big problem to our environment. Our platform is also a way to sell healthy and affordable produce so people can buy organic food at a good price. And in that perspective, we help consumers as well. So our main marketing strategies start off with Google and Facebook. We're going to do AdWords on Google and also doing advertisements on Facebook. We also plan on doing email campaigns where we can let people know about the available items that we have to sell and any discounts or sales that we have. We also plan on working with grocery stores so that they can help promote our platform, and this is also a way for them to gain some profit as well. And we also plan on having a referral program where people who've used our platform before can gain discounts to our platform by sharing our platform to other people. And this is a way we can gain more customers. Our current status on this startup, so we're planning on developing the online platform this summer, and we have worked with local farmers and they seem interested in the platform. And we've also talked to local grocery stores about their interest in this and how we can promote our platform in their stores. So that was one way that I'm an entrepreneur in my life. Another way that I'm an entrepreneur is through my school robotics team. So I'm part of 971 Spartan Robotics, and we're known worldwide for our complex industrial design and our very highly developed software base. So here we have our robot intake assembly. So a little bit about the game so you guys understand what's going on here. So what we have is these cubes that we have to pick up. They're essentially crates. And the cubes need to be elevated to certain heights so they can be put on seesaws. And the teams gain ownership points from which side the seesaw is tipped. So if it's tipped on their side, they get points. So our intake are those two claws that go in like this. They're activated by pistons, which are controlled by our pneumatic system. So they grab onto the cubes, and then in the next slide, you can see our robot in action, and you can also see the second part of our robot, which is our carbon fiber double-jointed arm. So after we've picked up the crate, our robot double-jointed arm takes the crate and lifts it up to the switch, which is the seesaw on the ground, or the scale, which is about 6 feet high, which is really a large height for a robot to reach. So this is a picture at this year's World Championships. We made it to the division quarterfinals, and the awards that we won throughout this season, this year, was the Industrial Design Award at Silicon Valley, which is about how efficient the robot is in completing the game. And also, we won the Innovation and Control Award at the World Championships, where it is awarded to a robot that's very unique and has a very highly developed control system. So, as I said already, we have a double-jointed arm, and we were actually the only team that had a double-jointed arm. This helped our robot have a very precise placement, whether it be height or horizontal and vertical could be controlled through this double-jointed arm. This is very different than the other robots, which were elevators, all vertical. So as you can imagine, our designing process was a lot more complex, and as well as the code, because now we have horizontal motion and vertical motion. So it was really fun doing the whole coding and everything, though, so very rewarding. So in many ways, our robotics team functions as a business. So we sell products online. One of them, the Spartan board. This is a circuit board that teams around the world use. And I also am the lead in outreach for our robotics team, where I advertise our team to local companies and gain sponsorships, and also organize community events that our team can take a part in. So another way that I'm an entrepreneur in my life is through working with the organization LaunchX. So LaunchX is an organization centered in MIT, and this is a group of professionals at MIT that allow high schoolers to start clubs in their school where they can help high schoolers at their school create startups. So I'm the president of LaunchX at my school, where I get to teach entrepreneurship to fellow high school students. And through this process, I've taught them the basic entrepreneurship principles all the way to how to create a startup. And we've had actual startups created in our school. One of them, which you already saw, was CropDrop. And I found this experience really rewarding because I was giving back to the community by teaching entrepreneurship, but I was also becoming a better entrepreneur myself, right? Teaching is another way of learning, and this I found especially helpful for me as a person. So I've shown 3 ways that I'm an entrepreneur in my life, and what I learned from these experiences is that you shouldn't be afraid to try things, whether it be, one day you want to do this, but suddenly you want to change something. You have to discover what you, excuse me, you have to discover what you want to do, and then follow through on your idea, because you don't want to waste whatever learning and whatever thinking that you've done on your own. And this process can be hard sometimes because as an entrepreneur, you're doing much of this on your own. So you have to have that initiative and determination to do it by yourself. And that would be my advice to any fellow high school students or younger who are in the audience today, to find what you're interested in and pursue it. Thank you so much.